Hey, it's Carrie here at Get Your Vibe Right, and I have kind of a mental framework that I think can help you if you're struggling in a specific area of your life. So let's say that maybe it's a relationship that's not going well for you right now, or maybe it's a job that you're in that you're just really not breaking through those challenges that are coming up for you. It could be even a particular exercise or diet regimen that you're working on, and you find yourself sort of stagnating and just not able to break through and create the situation that you really want there. This is a framework that I've used with a lot of my clients in the past when we find ourselves in this situation. They are either seeing this pattern replay and replay and replay in their life in different circumstances and situations, or they're just bumping up against this same thing in their current situation. And often what I say to them is, you know, if you want to chuck it all, that's totally fine. I get this a lot. Like, I'm going to be done with this. I'm going to shut down this relationship and I'm going to go find somebody else because then everything will be better, right? Or I'm going to quit this job and get a different one because then everything will be better. And I hesitate to say a whole lot in this situation because I think that there are situations where that can work. But one of the things I say is, you know what? It's just a playing field. Like, just look at it as a playing field. The job that you're in or the relationship you're in is a playing field that you're on that's helping you to work through this challenge, to break through whatever it is you're bumping up against. And maybe it's interpersonal stuff. Maybe it's internal stuff about yourself, your worth and your value that you're questioning, or that the world around you is having you question by what's going on in a job or in a relationship. But just saying, I'm going to chuck it all and get something new and then everything is going to be okay. I mean, I think we're old enough to know this doesn't always work. There's a great saying that says, wherever you go, there you are. And that's exactly how this plays out. If you didn't break through on this playing field, you still carry that challenge with you. We're here to learn. We're here to expand. We're here to grow. This is the part of the personal growth journey. And if you haven't learned that lesson and gotten that leap in your personal growth, you're just going to play that same thing out on a new playing field. So you're still playing the same game. You're just doing it in a different situation. And sometimes that can be the key to getting you beyond it. New situations can offer us new ways to look at ourselves. They can give us new perspectives. They can offer us new opportunities and tools to work with in order to fulfill that personal growth and break through to the next level. But you can't expect that you're just not going to have to learn that lesson if you chuck this relationship or job or workout regimen and go on to something new. Maybe the new playing field is going to be better suited to you. If you are an athlete, like I was when I was in high school, there were certain courts or fields or pools that if you were a swimmer, or golf courses that you loved to play on. Like, you just seemed to show up better. You played a little bit better on that field than you did on a different one, or maybe even your home field. And so certainly changing the playing field can help you in some ways, but it doesn't mean that you're not going to face that challenge again. It's probably going to come up because these challenges are a reflection of something going on inside of us that we need to work on. That's why it's coming up. There's some false belief or hidden program or something that we picked up along our personal journey that has us in a very rigid, locked in way of looking at the world that prevents us from really creating the life that we want. And those beliefs and programs and rigid ways of seeing things, they just come right along with us. So by all means, we are beings of choice. Choose a different playing field if you think it's going to give you the advantage in breaking through whatever it is you're struggling with. But don't think that the struggle is just not going to be there in that new situation, because that's the lesson. And if you haven't learned it yet, you're going to face the same challenges. So you get to choose. You get to say, well, I know this field. I know what I'm dealing with here. I know that this is something inside of me that I need to be working on, and I can play it out here, or I could go play it out somewhere else, and I could see how that changes the dynamic, changes the way I show up. Maybe that would be my breakthrough over there. But we really don't get out of breaking through these challenges. We really don't get out of having to do the work in this way. So if you can look back on your life and find that you keep running into the same challenge time after time after time, either in a job, in a relationship, in a friendship, even in your health sometimes, maybe it's not about changing the situation. Maybe it's about looking inside and changing the thoughts and beliefs that you have around yourself in that situation that's really going to make the difference. And if you are really, really struggling with this and you find yourself repeating these patterns over and over, that is something that I can help you with. As a body code and belief code practitioner, I can help you identify the exact programs and beliefs that are getting in the way of you getting the life you want and having everything on your current playing field work out perfectly. It's really always just an inside job, but I am here to help you with that inside job. If you want it, you could just look below. After some of the text, you'll see a little section that says free 20-minute consultation. I would love to show you where things are faulty in your brain that are keeping you stuck in the cycle of struggle. So reach out and let me know. And in the meantime, evaluate the playing field you're on and see, is it really worth it for me to chuck it all and start over on a new field if I'm just going to be playing the same old game?
I can see the stars align, dance around the moon every night.